Mandy Mitchell's here, and I don't know your quarterbacking abilities, but
I could throw 5 interceptions.
You might
asking.
be able to take on Jake in that category yesterday.
Yeah, he just didn't have the best Jake Delhomme day.
Yikes.
And he's pretty good, too. Well, Panthers head coach John Fox summed it up best after last night's surprising loss to the Cardinals. He said, "We picked a bad day to have a bad day. It is by far Carolina's worst effort of the year, and it knocks them out of the playoffs." For Jake Delhomme, this is certainly not a game he is going to want to remember. No Panthers quarterback had ever thrown for 5 interceptions in the history of the franchise, and Delhomme picked a mighty poor time to do it. 5 picks and a fumble for the quarterback. It's also a career high for Jake, who before the game was one of the most efficient QBs in playoff history. Worse yet, it was the poor guy's birthday.
I was apologetic to the guys and during the fourth quarter in the huddle. Say, hey, I'm gonna protect you with the ball, man. And I told them I apologize for not giving us a chance. And that's just how I feel. I'm not looking for sympathy one bit. I mean, that's the last thing that I want. I just want to let them know that the work I put in this week obviously wasn't good enough.
Nick had a great year for us. Like I said, we had a great season. And, I told those guys to walk out of there with their head high, just like I will. And, it's not where we wanted to end up, but this is reality.
To make things worse, Carolina would have been the host of the NFC title game. The Eagles take care of the #1 seed Giants today. We'll pick this one up in the fourth quarter. Giants up 1 at this point. Donovan McNabb, the 1-yard touchdown pass, gives the Eagles the 20-11 lead. Now, New York has multiple chances to come back in the fourth quarter, but they keep turning the ball over. Eli Manning picked off with about 3 minutes to go, and then a little more than a minute to go. This pass is actually complete. But watch this. The ball is fumbled. I don't know what Steve Smith was doing there. Philadelphia knocks off defending Super Bowl champ 23-11. They will travel to Arizona for the NFC title game next week. Bad news for the rest of the SEC today. Florida quarterback Tim Tebow will be back in Gainesville for his senior season. Tebow announced he is staying in school this afternoon at the celebration for the national championship. He led the team to the win over Oklahoma on Thursday night and also finished third in the Heisman voting this season. He will try to win his 3rd title in 4 years, and no doubt we will have to hear every little detail about his journey along the way. It is a good start for the Gamecock basketball team. For the first time since 2003, USC is 1-0 in conference play. Carolina beat Auburn yesterday 68-56 for their first SEC win of the season. The team will now go on the road for 2 straight, Wednesday at LSU, then Saturday at Tennessee. The players have plenty of confidence after the win over the Tigers.
Right now, we #1 in the league. Right now we're #1 in the league, tied with a few people. So, we protect at home. Now we just got to, get back to practice and go get one on the road.
It's a big confidence booster. I mean, we're going to approach every game, like this one or any other game we play. But, having, been able to come home and play in front of, I guess, some of the students and being able to get a big win, first win in the SEC, it's going to be big for us going on the road.
Another close one for Don Staley and the ladies today. South Carolina falls to Georgia on the road 69-63. This game was tied late in the game. Gamecocks are now 0-2 in SEC play. They will play Florida on Thursday at the Colonial Life Arena.
Interesting. USC men, it'll be nice if they can have a great season this year. The town, I think, really would love to embrace a winner on the basketball court.
They would, and the SEC is really wide open this year, so if they can just win 9 or 10 games, they could be going to the tournament.
Who knows? We'll see. All right, thanks, Mandy. Stay with us. Brendan has a last look at your forecast.